1.
And back to the battle. We have Fee here. Though we do not get to see their lovely face, we'll hear their wonderful voice, and we will know that the Bard is in charge. Or something that rhymes.
The Bard is in the house.
Sounds better when it rhymes.
The Bard is
The Bard
We should keep going.
is now.
The Bard is a guard.
The Bard is a guard?
You know,
The Bard is on
attack,
guard.
He protect. You know.
It's true.
Most importantly, you watch our back.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, top of the next round, Mateo, barely alive,
Good.
Good God.
will start their turn.
The Bard is in the yard. Thank you, Everyday Adventurer. I like that one.
Love that. That's a
The
good
Bard
one.
is in the yard. It was right there.
Yes.
The courtyard.
PJ, I'm
quad
resigning from the show.
returns.
I could not think of that one right there. I'm out. They get my spot.
Well, I'm so glad you said that because as Grit is about to say I'm out, you see a flash of really weird, blurry time and space and realize it's Mateo, and he chomps your neck. Does a 37.
They were within 5 feet of me, right? Because I attacked them last turn.
Yes.
Okay,
Attack of opportunity. Absolutely.
Does Naga get one too?
Yes. I believe Naga would also get one.
Also,
Oh.
PJ,
Mm-hmm.
this is a man who was a time traveler, and now we're partying around with his younger version. Are you making us fight Kane?
No.
You son of a bitch.
I think I got a dirty crit with a 38.
38. That will be a dirty crit.
Let me read my attack of opportunity. That may stop their movement. Sorry, go ahead.
I also think I got a dirty crit with a 40.
Jesus. Ugh.
Wait. I can do this way better. With a 40.
With a 40.
Oh.
And with 40 hands over
With a
here.
40.
With a 40. Some would say it's a little fruity. Haha. Hanging out with the Skittle Squad. You're a fruit. I'm quoting one very hyper-specific TikTok. It's like, I know what you are, but like completely ferally hysterical, screaming. Oh, I'm gonna show it
Oh
to
man,
you
I
later.
loved it. I loved Twilight.
Twilight?
On that, mine is 34. That's after being doubled.
34.
And that's
okay.
just slashing.
Sure. What was Naga's?
Including being doubled 56, and I'd like a knockdown, please.
Well, are they still up?
Hold on. Well, here's the good thing. You don't have to worry about that knockdown because you just put him to negative 85. Mateo is very dead.
Oh my god.
At this point, I need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need everyone, including myself, to roll 1d6.
Oh, good. Oh.
1d6?
All the ones I was looking at, like, I need to process that later.
Mm-hmm.
I hope rolling higher is not a bad thing.
Well,
Because sometimes that's how Lancer bites me in the balls. Besides also me apparently not knowing how to play fucking Lancer.
the accuracy debacle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I
that
think
always
about. I
sucks.
thought about that again. Like it crept out on me in the shower, like a dee kind of moment, like a Mike. There you go, Michael Myers. There you go.
No, it's Michael Myers.
Norman Bates.
Norman
I'm naming
Bates.
every other hole except for the right one. Yeah, it crept on me in the shower, and I was like, "Oh shit, that again." So I had to sit down and stay down for like a while. But I got a 6.
Hell yeah. That's great. 6. What'd you get, Aldwin?
5.
5. Nice. What'd you get, Greta?
6.
6. Ooh. What'd you get, Aurora?
What were we rolling? Sorry.
Just a D6.
Just a
D6?
singular d6.
Oh, my D6s. Sorry, my cat is.
Oh, they're right over there.
now. I got a 6.
6. Oh my god. And Fee, please, what was your 1d6?
I don't want to talk about it.
What?
It was a 3.
Okay. So that is, I rolled a 6 as well. So that's 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3.
How did
32.
you all just
I don't know.
so high?
That was
What
so.
is happening?
I was normal, but is this a good or a bad thing, BJ?
I feel like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really bad thing. Why are you all? Okay.
I don't know.
The dice don't
So-
love us.
As you obliterate Mateo,
God damn
you
it.
hear a sound like ribbon fabric being torn, that kind of stretching, snapping, fabric-y rip as he begins to tear into pieces, being lost forever in that cacophonous sea storm of time. The sound of the waves lapping through the tunnel of all existence becomes overpowering and loud, and it rings in your ears, and you hear an uncanny, godly howl as Godot takes 32 damage.
Good.
You, after all, killed a part of him from the past.
Thank
Oh, we
God.
just,
I was
oh, that's
hoping
right.
that
They're
would
part of
happen.
their soul. Yeah.
Yup.
He takes 32 mental damage as a piece of him, an anchor of his, has been killed.
Good.
Now, with that, Mateo is gone, but Godot is here, and he's mad. I need everyone in the room to give me a fort save.
All right, let's give you a fortnight. One moment.
Is this something that would do negative damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this something that would also do mental damage?
No.
Okay, good. Double fear effect.
Nope.
Okay, double checking.
That is a 29.
29. Technically, you fail, but
I get healed by negative, so.
oh no.
Oh
giving
no,
you two
I
separate-
have taken no damage. So.
I'm giving you two separate rolls again because Sarnai and Naga have two different rolls.
Okay.
Oh,
Sarnai.
I have a 30.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. That will be a fail.
Jesus. God damn.
Okay, 35 for Sarnai, 36 for Naga.
All right, those will be successes. You'll take half.
33
I got.
from
Oh, go ahead.
33 from Grida.
You'll take half.
35. So
35. So you'll take half. So I believe everyone is going to be taking half except Hiro, who's going to be taking full. Yeah. See
And
here.
Aurora heals, but I don't think Aurora got any damage, period.
no.
Ran out of enough D6s. Okay. So 6, 11, 17, 23, 25, 31, 35, 36, 39, 45, 47,
hello. No.
50,
Huh?
Will it stop at some point, PJ?
53.
I'm running out of hit points. I just want to
I'm
say.
fine.
What is this harm?
like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh right there.
So 53 negative damage to the area as you see time all around you begin to leach from your very bodies. You're watching time being fed upon by Godot. If you succeeded, you take half of that 53 negative damage. Obviously, if you're a vampire, you will take no effect. If you failed, you'll be taking the full 53 damage, and unfortunately, you'll be paralyzed for one round as you are losing time.
So it means I am paralyzed?
You know what? I think so. Even though you don't take the damage, I think you still take effects, correct?
Um,
As a vampire?
yeah. Well, I don't take negative damage and are healed by negative effects that heal undead. So yeah, I guess I still take that.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
are we
okay.
taking 26 or 27 damage? because it's 26 and a half. 52 to
Round
52.
Yeah,
I'll
I
round
think
down.
you usually. Huh?
I'll round down. Yeah, I know. I think you usually round up. I'm gonna round down to be nice.
I have no problem with that. Thanks.
Am I still slowed?
Or
Or does that go away after a round?
I think you're still in the AOE effect, so we're not at your
Okay.
turn yet. But when we will, I think you'll still get slowed.
Well, if I'm paralyzed, I can't do anything anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those like
I was just
womp
looking
womp.
at my conditions and I was like, is this a thing that means anything?
Now, that being said, that was only 2 of his actions. He's going to move up as if preternaturally fast, super fast, run up to Gritta and proceed to attempt to bite them with his fangs.
Always.
Yo, all these bitches really gotta stop biting my partner. Okay? They got 2 of us to bite.
Yeah. I'm the
Consensually.
one who does the biting.
I mean, if you'd like to, I can do the other attack with his
No, you
hand.
say it like that.
Okay.
I think you say it like that. Jesus.
Well, that's going to be a 27 to hit Gritta. Does that hit Gritta?
No, it does not.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, not
That
even
is-
like even if my shield wasn't raised. I mean, it's not because I had to do a 3-action thing, but yeah, no, doesn't it?
Yeah. Awesome. So with that, oh yeah, it's never coming back. All right. He has activated that huge attack with his time harvest as he feeds and reaps the time that you have sowed. He tries to come up and drain the life from Gritta with a fang bite to their neck, but unfortunately
He just
can't
gets a
get
mouthful of shield.
exactly.
Shove it in, it's
Well, with that, Godot's turn is done, and he seems invigorated by feeding on your timelines. Next up, we have Aldwin.
So they had to move, so they are no longer within 5 feet of me. Okay. First action, I'm going to cast Winning Streak, hasting me, and this is the one where whoever gets a crit, they are now hasted. Continues and continues, because I feel like we need that right now. So I'm now hasted. Second action, gonna cast.
Oh no, he wasn't knocked down. My bad.
Yeah, you're thinking
I was-
Mateo, but he got.
Yeah, I was thinking
obliterated
Mateo,
before he got knocked
but yeah, we didn't just knock him down. We put him like 6 feet under, dude.
Yeah, Mateo's over there, and then the other half of him is over there, and then I think a bit of him landed over there.
down. Second action is going to be Alduin's gonna grip their axe tighter, and they're gonna cast Runic Impression. I'm gonna give it the Thundering Rune for this combat. Third action, gonna run up to Dracovic. Last action, I'm gonna hit because I'm hasted.
Nice.
That was such a productive turn. High five, Dustin.
Hell yeah.
Not the government
Beautiful.
name.
Government name.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hey, PJ, how does a 39 hit a flanked character?
A flanked character. That's a very good point. He is flanked. That is a dirty crit.
Hell yeah!
Hello,
All right,
Faye
that-
Wild and Out. Thank you so much for the raid. You just got in time for what may be the critical
They
strike
Wild and out?
to
that is-
kill the boss.
That is my
That
new favorite
is
name.
a 36.
36 to hit the second time or 36 damage?
36 damage.
36 damage. Okay.
That's after being doubled.
Okay, cool.
Wait. No. It's not 36 because I didn't add the rune yet. Then we add this rune. And then roll that. It's an additional d6. So give. So that is going to be instead, that makes it a 23. So 46.
46. Okay. As he starts to reinvigorate from harvesting the time of your livelihood and feeding on your timelines, you walk up and just crack him hard, and it seems like all of that hard work starts to dissipate and obliterate from his being. He's still alive, if you can call it alive, and he's very mad. Do you have any other actions left? It was...
No, that was a very productive turn. 4 actions total. All of it is too mad to say anything right now. So
valid, yeah. With the betrayal of Mateo and this moment of triumph finally upon you, I don't blame you for being pissed. But that being said, next up, well, it's Aurora's turn, but Aurora is unfortunately paralyzed. Just because I know technically you can't, but I want you to make a will save anyway. See if you can beat that dominate when that paralyze goes away.
No.
No.
That's a 2 on the dice.
Gee, Aurora, no!
I'm rolling the dice and I have no hero points. I can't re-roll
I'm
anything.
not blaming you. I'm just, oh God, honey.
Well, next up, we got Hiro. Hiro, you've been here for a minute. You've seen this vampire god just go ham-hock the death of the betrayal of Mateo. You see Aurora is clearly dominated, but now just not operating. What are you going to do, Hiro?
How far away am I from the big bad that is currently, hopefully, close to death?
You are about 15 feet away from Godot.
Is he close to death? Was that him? Yes, right?
It's pretty close. He's looking pretty bad now.
He's looking pretty bad. Okay. Okay, I think I will do Inspire Courage first.
Okay.
That usually helps us all out a little bit. So I will do that, and then would Vampiric Maiden work on you, Aurora?
It would heal me.
Okay. Don't know if I want to do that then.
I'm at full health. I haven't taken any damage.
Oh God, how annoying.
Benefits of being a vampire fighting a vampire. For the most part, you just don't do any damage to each other.
Wait, would Vampire Maiden... Oh no, would it work on Godot? No, because he would also heal from it, yes?
Yep.
If it's negative damage, he'll heal from it.
Sweet. Okay, then I will use the trusty guitar and walk up to him and bash him with it.
let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I love that Hero is one of like the hardest hitters with their freaking guitar.
Right?
It's like Hero then Naga.
Yeah.
Hero is just so pissed, man, at this point. Okay, yeah, let's do... wait, before I do that, and I have to roll to hit. Do I get any bonuses for that?
If you do Inspire Courage, you should get the +1 from your own Inspire Courage.
Okay.
And of course, all the benefits from having a +2 weapon.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have... But then I can't move anymore. Sorry, I was looking up. I have Warp Step. But that is 2 actions. But I could strike twice. No, stride twice. Never mind. I'm just going to walk up to him. Okay. That is a... 32? 3 to hit?
30. Okay. Well, the good thing is, 32 or 33, it's still a solid hit.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Then you get +1 to your damage output.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage this fucker is getting. Sorry, I shouldn't swear.
No, swear. Curse.
Yeah, you can swear.
It's okay.
An
We're at
hour
swear
or so
o'clock.
in.
We can say it.
Yeah. Fucking titties.
I think,
I
I think we
would
did
sure.
start. I think we did start saying Dragon Bitch around like 3 minutes. So like,
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
24.
a hand on a small one.
32. 33.
Okay. Okay. 33 damage. He is looking terrible. You did your song, you moved, and you hit him. That's your turn, but he is looking devastated by that boom with the shamisen.
Good. As he should. Now kneel, fucker. Kneel for me.
Next up, we have Sarnai. You might be able to clinch this. You might be able to save the timeline. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Not as such an MVP. But I have some spells I want to low-key use, so... Why I take so many 3-action spells? Did I not see?
They're cool though.
They're so
I almost,
cool.
I almost
so
took
cool.
them, but
No, but like, why did I? I'm an action-heavy person, right? You can at least do something else with them, maybe, right? Maybe, I don't know. Fuck did I take so many 3-action spells for? It's not even. I mean, it's worth it under specific circumstances, but right now it's not. So why don't we just so positioning wise, Godot is no longer in between Naga and Sarnai, which means Sarnai's in the back now. But Naga can still like hit him, no problem.
Yeah, right now he's being flanked by Gritta and Aldwin towards the end of the occult room.
Towards the end. What would you say, like, range-wise that is?
So if you're in the back of the room, I'm going to say that's about 50 feet. If you're in the way back of the room, yeah.
No, maybe I will use my spell then, because that's actually perfect. I'm going to use all 3 actions to cast Flowing Strike at 5th level.
Oh, let's go! I love this spell.
So this is new for me. So what happens is basically I can stride up to 50 feet, and this movement doesn't trigger any reactions. And I can strike at any point of my stride. If my strike hits, it'll deal a specific amount of damage, and push Godot within like 10 feet of my choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're gonna do that. I'm assuming it's a spell attack though.
Sounds like one.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, gonna move the 50 feet to Cub and quite literally kick some ass.
Nice.
Yeah. It's worth in the long run, I think. What is my spell attack though? That's been a while. Okay, there. Okay. Dude. Also, I need a calculator. 1 second. That's not how I use a calculator.
You'll figure it out. I believe in you.
And that's a +1. 38.
38. Roll it again.
Roll it again.
You activated his trap card.
Oh,
no.
He hits you with the rewind. If an attack should hit, he can use one of his reactions to force you to roll again and take the worst of the 2 numbers.
Roll better, Rocky.
37.
Out of spice.
What was the first one? 36, 38?
38. Yeah, I rolled a 19 on the die the first time, then I rolled an 18 on the die the next time. So, you know, you ever heard that like kids sing that Fortnite song?
Stop.
What
What would it look
Stop
like
to
if
get
Naga
down.
just teabags?
Well, she's a noodle, so like it would just be a.
It'll be them doing the worm.
It
Yeah,
would be
it'd be a
great.
worm,
Do
or
the
like,
worm. Do the
or like-
worm on top of this
You
very
know, like
powerful
vampire.
the rubber pencil thing.
Yeah.
That's what I think it would look a little like.
Nice.
Mhm.
Solid.
All right. Well, so the first one was a 38, and the second time was a 36?
37.
37. That was 1 point away from a dirty crit. That is a hit. Go ahead and give me the damage.
You're lucky.
I'm very lucky. I really wish I remembered this ability before. These guys have too many abilities. Now I'm paying the price for it.
That's fine. It's not a lot of dammies though, because it's more of a movement spell. But sometimes you just roll very high on dammies naturally.
Yeah, sometimes you get them good damage.
Yeah, so I get I'm rolling 2d10 for the record, but I get to push you 10 feet wherever I want. So that should be 17 points of damage as so it's essentially rushing water that moves Sarnai, so I want y'all to picture it's gonna get so specific. So
Be
I want you to
specific.
picture a figure skater who can also drop a kick.
Nice.
Yeah, as Sarnai is essentially sliding across the battlefield at Mach speed because like ice skating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
and then just pushes upward for like a quite literally like a drop kick on
Axe.
Godot's head. Yeah, like a whole axe kick. Yeah, and you
I
take
love
17.
Sarnai on this.
Hit him with the gum axe, baby.
I mean, you retired, and technically I retired, but my retirement could also be becoming the Prince of Ice. So, I mean, like, that's the thing, too. Maybe I want that. Maybe now I want that. Maybe
So-
figure skating's been really empty for me since. Okay, and you get to move 10 feet of my choice. Technically, this is forced movement, so I doubt it doesn't cause any more attacks of opportunity or anything like that. So I guess what I want is to further block him in. Oh no! I want to kick him towards a bit towards Naga, so that way you're double flanked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
So you sweep, do his drop kick, you see him go flying, and he kind of like thuds into Naga, drops down, hand around his rib cage as he's heaving his breath. You can see blood dripping from his mouth, and as it drips, it kind of turns into digital little specks and gets lost in the sea of time. He is beyond bloodied. He is almost dead. Do you have one more action left?
No, unfortunately, that was all 3, unless I can cheat real quick. Let me double check. I don't think I can cheat yet at this level, so
Oh, if only you critted, you would have gotten that extra action.
that's why I was like, you're lucky you pulled that one on me. You literally get to live a little bit longer.
Oh, you know what's funny? I critted, so that still lasts. If no one else crits, I'm still hasted on the next turn.
Mhm.
Nice.
Oof.
Wait, are you next? Oh wait, yeah, no, that's right.
No, I think it's you.
Okay.
Yeah, you. Nah, I don't think
He's
I can
fucked.
do anything. I
Okay.
hope Gritta can fuck him up though. Fuck him
Fuck
up,
him up.
Gritta.
It is
Wow.
Gritta's turn. Gritta, can you put him away?
I am gonna reach down and I'm gonna just gently caress the side of his face, and I'm gonna look up. Hey, Abuela, I don't know if you can say this one's for you. Another healing nuke, right, point blank, right in his face.
All right, you're gonna do the 2 actions, so it's all that damage on one person.
Yes.
You're gonna do 3, so it's an AoE. All right.
How's everyone? How are we looking? How are y'all?
How are
looking?
you all doing?
I'm still at full health.
I mean, like honestly, I could use a little bit more, but like I'm still at I'm in like 110. Like it's
okay.
fine.
Yeah,
So
you're
it's
fine.
I'm good. I'm fine.
Well, if anyone's standing behind him, this is a lot, and so hey, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Is Naga standing behind him? I wish I had fake nails. I'm doing so much hand motions today.
Oh my god, is Naga standing behind them?
standing behind
Is Naga standing behind him?
Oh my god.
Is Naga in line range?
I'm gonna say, although you're flanking, it'd be like the 4 of you are now surrounding Dragovich, aka Gado at this time. So I don't know. I'm gonna say line in front of you, yeah, but not someone else.
Congratulations, Gado C receives 66 radiant damage, holy damage, however you want to put it.
Okay, now
66.
this is coming at with a basic fortitude save. What's your DC?
Fuck around and find out. 26.
26. You said it was 26?
Yes.
39.
Ah, fuck.
That's a critical success, and on a basic save, that means he takes no damage.
Well, damn.
You
I'll
start-
stab him.
You start pumping
I'm
all the
stab
energy.
him.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, stab him. Roll to hit.
And I'm gonna assume that this vampire is evil.
So fucking evil. Yeah.
Bet.
Is that a 2-action or a 3-action heal?
It was a 2-action.
Okay. I thought you said a 3-action heal, so I was very confused.
I was thinking about it, but everyone's looking good enough. I think, knock on
Yeah.
wood, but I think we can make it through another round. I had to find the right page. Does a 28 hit?
He's flat-footed. Yes, just barely.
Ah! One more second here. All right, he's going to take 23 more radiant damage. Or, sorry, 20 or 10. What was it? It was 11 from the longsword, and then another 12 from the radiant.
11 and 12. Okay. Tell me the tale of how you deliver this final blow to Godot.
Bed. So I caress his face and gently, and I give a small prayer to Abuelo so he might be able to see it from the next life. And this radiant energy shoots through him. And if PJ, would you be able to just give me a small monologue of, "Ha! You failed. That didn't even work."
As you put your hands upon Godot grabs you by the hands and starts to peel your hands back from him. What are you doing? That did not even work. You are pathetic.
Straight down his mouth.
You hear a horrible, cacophonous, guttural cry of pain as you shish kebab Godot, the would-be god of time. You start to see him break, one by one, piece by piece, as behind him, a vortex into the tunnel of time, the sea of time itself, begins to open wide, and you start seeing people fly from him. You see young Mateo. You see him as Lord Ragovich and Geb. You see what would be Godot. You see Abuelo. You see hundreds and dozens of souls being ripped out of him, one at a time, and sucked into this vortex as he begins to deteriorate, to break, to be unmade from all the time and space. But the souls that he has inside of him are fleeing. Now,
Ooh, wait, one last thing.
sure, let me give you this option before you do that. So
By all
if you
means.
want this. As these souls are being ripped into the sea of time, you see even a little bit of Aurora, like the human Aurora that was, or the elf changeling Aurora get thrown back as well. If you want to save Abuelo's soul, as he is fighting the currents, if you want to save any of the souls, you can choose one. But if you want to, this is going to be a group DC of 150.
We can do it.
Any number you want as you work to fight to free these souls. That being said, Godot is dead. The Dominate hold is gone. The Paralyze is gone. Aurora, you have full faculties and full awareness of what's happening.
Oh, I thought my soul got ripped out. I was
Well,
confused there for a
This
second.
is your old soul, not your new soul.
So if we
Okay.
get Aurora, would you become unvampirized?
That is entirely up to Aurora.
We get 2 Auroras.
I barely know what to do with one.
Is that something that Aurora would want? To not be a vampire?
I think she would want you to save Abuela more than.
Okay, respectfully, and I'm not respectfully. Where the fuck would we put him? We buried him.
Yeah.
It's been a few months.
I'm sure the DM has a way around that.
I would really, really hope so, because the last thing I want is to be like, we saved you, Abuela, we saved. Oh, that
we gotta run.
Your body
And
looks
just-
like cottage cheese, Abuelo. I'm sorry. You know,
Fuck.
What are we
Aldwin
rolling again?
has already grieved for Abuelo. I don't know if. I mean, of course, having them back, but also like.
PJ, I have an idea.
What's that?
What if this will just turn me in? What if I just swap my changeling for a Dampier?
You want to allow...
If that happens, and if they decide not to bring a well back to grief, it just switches me to a Dampier, because then I'm kind of living, kind of dead, kind of between.
I can take that. I'm down for that.
I honestly, if that's the case, I think Aldwin would want to go for Aurora first.
Okay. Only save one.
Because they wouldn't want to get too stuck in the past. Oh wow, that's too fitting for time bullshit. Yeah, so what are we rolling?
Okay. All right. Any skill you want to signify how you're fighting to save this soul from the vortex of time as Godot becomes unmade. Now, the grand total is 150. So you're going to have to swing heavy and swing hard. There's 5 of you. Mathematically, it's plausible. Can you do it?
I'll roll occultism.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
What dice is not going to stab me in the back today? I don't know.
Been so rough already.
Literally rolled 4 different dice.
Okay.
I
So
don't know if
Britta,
this is-
what were you going to say?
So I don't know if this is how portals work, but I'm gonna use athletics and have Britta just bolt over to the portal and just like, you fucking close yet.
Give me an athletics check. Let me know what that
Bingo.
number is.
I wanted to do performance, but I can't naturally work it into the scenario, so I'm gonna do stealth.
Okay.
And roll for stealth and him sneakily getting there, and that is a beautiful. It is a very beautiful 35.
I
Strong
also
start.
got a 35 on occultism.
Very nice.
Can I do Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
We use a
But this is
magnet?
very arcane. I got a 32.
Thank you. 1 second, because I think there's a bit of an overtalk. But yes, Aki, absolutely. Arcane is great. 32. Got it. Did you already get your number, Aki?
Nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah.
Let's fucking go.
For a total of?
40.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, Alden, bring us home.
Bookity, bookity,
Um,
bookity.
I'm going to use Sailing Lore.
Yes.
How it all began.
Yes.
Fuck yes. Let's go.
And so with an 18, that's going to be a 34.
It's 34. Okay, I'm feeling really good, but I got to do the math. We got a 35 plus another 35 plus 32 plus 40 plus 34. The DC to beat was all of you working together to get 150. By your powers combined, you have 176.
Let's go!
You critically succeed as you each work to hold the portal open a little bit longer. Even Gritta, with all of her might, just trying to force it with brute strength. Aki, you're using Arcana. What's it like? What are you doing to keep this portal open?
What would it be like? I think, am I allowed to flavor text as much as I want for this?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Sardine, is a summoner first and foremost, so he of course has control, or not control, a good command is better term, over Naga. So Naga is doing her best to like pull the portal open, and then with like every bit of that nat 20 powers, magic, whatnot, Sarna is gonna make Lala large. So instead of baby lion dog, it's a large lion dog, and it's basically Naga over here pulling it open, and then Lala over here pulling it open, like with their mouth, with their teeth and everything, you know. And it's the portal. If the portal was a circle, the portal's fucking oval now.
So as you just start like bending the dimensions of this portal, Fee, tell me, how's that stealth check? You're like just kind of moving in between the spirits lost of time. What are you doing?
Was that to me?
Yes. So sorry, Fee.
I am so sorry. What is Hero doing in what specific circumstance?
With the stealth to get to that portal, how are you helping out in this clutch moment?
How is he stealthily helping out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
I think Hero will run hidden by the shadows of his companions towards the portal, and basically jump from shadow to not be seen, and doing some backflips, mainly because he can. I don't think there's a reason for it, but he's just feeling very badass, and his brain cell is shrinking by the moment. So I think after like some backflips and stuff like that, we're trying to close the portal, open it up.
Keep it open long enough to rescue one spirit, and it looks like we've chosen, Aurora's.
I think critically succeed.
I think given his Shamanson and his guitar, I think he will, like, even though he loves this guitar, he will try to wedge it in between the portal to keep it open, like horizontally, not vertically, but like horizontally, since Naga is doing the oval thing, so he's like doing the other direction, if that makes sense, to like press against it and to have that like power. And I think he will mutter under his breath in his native language what a fucked up situation this is, and that he hates everything about this, but he will still do it. And then he will, like, I don't know, try to like coerce both Alduin and Aurora into buying him a beer afterwards, but he's like muttering furiously as he like just shoves his weapon into the portal.
I'm just imagining him like, "You owe me a beer for this," screaming over the portal. Now,
pretty much, he's like, "I need to be so drunk for this trauma, so drunk."
I think we all need that. Now, the final 2 moments as this comes true. As this happens now. Aurora, what are you doing with that occult? You see a piece of you, an anchor of you, go through time. Do you reach out for it? Do you let it go? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I reach out for it. Yeah.
Okay. You definitely see what is effectively you reach out back, and there's that struggle now as you're fighting against the current of time. Slowly but surely, you're feeling it starting to lessen, and you get closer and closer. Alduin. Last one up. What do you do?
Alduin is going to look at this portal that all these spirits have been doing, that this vampire has plagued them for this past year of their life, causing irreparable damage and irreparable harm. They are going to focus in the ways that they've been able to travel through the time stream as is, to try to keep it open as long as they can. And I think as Abuelo's soul is getting pushed in there, I want Alduin to make eye contact and just say, "I hope you rest well, Abuelo." And then try to pull Aurora's soul back into her body as she's reaching for it.
All right. Hand grab by hand grab, like you're lining in a boat, pulling that rope in to the sea, like it all began. you finally pull Aurora's spirit out of the time tunnel. And just in the nick of time, as all the grasps of this dimension start to slip and stumble, and the fingers lose everything. But with that, Godot's last cackle, scream of pain echoes in space as he too dissipates into the tunnel, and it slowly closes behind him. As time and space begins to right, you see this horrible Gothic castle of this corrupt and terrible god return to a simple school once again. And in your hands, an exhausted, an ephemeral, a glamorous and gleaming spirit of Aurora is in your arms. It's over. There is no more time to waste. There's no more time to lose or regret. Godot is no more, never was. And you all have the day once again. Congratulations, you have beat Godot without even needing the time device, which I gave you because I was like, man, this guy's really tough, and fucking killed it. Congratulations, everyone.
We fucking did it. Aldwin, are you okay?
No,
Yeah,
but
I figured you wouldn't. And they just grab you and they just pull you in for a big, tight hug.
Aldwin accepts.
I'm holding a soul.
Yeah. She slowly opens her eyes and she looks at you.
Oh, this is weird. It's kind of just like, do we become one again? Do I let you go? What is this? What do I do with this?
Dean, the decision's up to you. Something was taken from you. Now it's within your grasp to get it back. If you want, we can figure something out, but if you're ready to let go, you're Aurora no matter what you look like, and we love you the same.
Yeah, I think
If it helps, I could be negative about it. I won't like you depending on the other option that you choose. I won't like you one bit. In fact, I prefer the other. It's two of you. Just pick one.
well, there is a part of me that I do want to let go. Part of me that kind of really has just brought me pain. And she reaches up and just sort of like runs under her violet eye. Yeah. Because being made and for someone's soul vessel. Kind of think about it every time I look in the mirror now. So if anything, I'd like to let go of that part.
I mean,
But everything else, I like, it's been a learning experience, but kind of got used to it. I'd actually like to be able to eat things. And to
I
like
can make you a steak
that would sound lovely.
and a nice little beer to go along with it. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, no, choose eating. Holy shit,
Yeah.
I forgot that you couldn't fucking eat. Choose eating.
No, I'm gonna
Food was
choose the
made for
eating.
consumption.
But I just want to give up this, changeling part.
Yeah, give it up.
That's what I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna let go of this changeling part, and then accept everything else. I don't know. Do I just fucking shove it in my face?
She definitely like grabs your hands and she kind of walks into you, and everyone sees this bright starlight just erupt as the two forms begin to mold, and you start seeing stardust and glitter just drop from the ground, even like making constellations as something's changing or maybe shifting. And then when the starlight's gone, you see a very similar but less fangy, less grim-looking Aurora.
Oh, they're still fangs.
Yeah, they're shorter, right?
Yeah,
Are they like
and there's like slight color to her cheeks, and I imagine both of her eyes are like one of them. They now match.
Aw.
But I imagine they're like red.
And
or
you know what else
something.
you have? You know what else you have? Two little arms wrapping around your waist and lifting you up and give you a little shake because we're just coming in for the hug.
So
That's
is the sunlight still like? Are you still allergic to it?
I don't know. Are we out in sunlight?
Don't ask. I
I was looking over at the GM, being like, I don't know. Are we out in sunlight right now? Did we blow
You're-
a hole in this wall again? Did
You're
it
in
cause
the
more
office space.
property damage?
You're in the occult room. It's probably like in the afternoon, like golden times. The sun is just setting and everything's a bright orange, yellow kind of ambient glaze.
Want to watch the sunset?
Sure.
Well, come on, you lot. Our princess has made a request.
This orange is an improvement of all the, the bloodletting rain,
Yeah. It's nice.
Aldwin's
which
gonna-
I flew around in.
We're
you
all
look gross. What's all
Oh, I look gross. I look gross. I ain't even considered. What about the children? I'm gonna go Jack Sparrow my way into the
You forgot about
hallway.
the fucking children.
I had them hide. I had them hide.
Oh, I also forgot about the children.
I speed walk to the
Are they still
children as
here?
if I don't know.
That's a very
That's
good
why I'm
question.
gonna go check.
You go look for
Baby Aldwin and
Baby Aldwin and baby Mateo.
Baby,
baby Mateo doesn't
just,
exist anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
mean,
I
he
think
was further back in the time. Do we have to kill him? Oh god, this is weird.
No, I'll say this.
Jeez.
Because it was unmade, obviously these two time incursions just disappear.
Mm.
Aldwin, your mind is kind of reeling from this. You start to have these memories, almost like memory corrections. There never was a Mateo. Never. You grew up without Mateo as a friend. It was only after everything happened that Mateo somehow found his way into your life. You remember everything as it was, including the day your parents came home, months lost at sea, but them coming home. You remember a childhood with your family that you never had, but you now can cling to.
Oh, so your parents are alive.
Yes, baby.
I with that, I think Aldwin looks at everyone, and while they're going to go wherever, it's like, I'll catch up to all of you. Promise.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If I don't see you in 5 minutes, I'm gonna come looking.
All right, and Aldwin's gonna find their fucking parents.
All right, Aldwin's gonna go find the parents. What does everyone else want to head off to?
I guess I'm getting food cooked for me, and then along the way I will scoop up Eden.
Okay.
Tell you what, you go get eaten. We'll meet at Abuelo's resting spot. I'll go get the food. We'll just relax for the rest of the day.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, does anyone else have any other places they want to go or do?
Shower?
Not yet.
I'm gonna press to digitize you clean, babe. I got you.
No, okay, listen. I have no idea what was said because the whole time I was low-key like thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, how long was I out in the blood rain? Am I actually soaked in the blood? Because it's like a hygiene thing now, okay? Like it was phantasmal blood. It was
Yeah, all of that blood went away with the time. It's all different timeline blood. It got sucked into the vortex.
I know, but now I'm like, bruh, I'm wearing armor underneath clothes. I'd be slipping and sliding, and like everything is soaked. Like if you've ever been stranded out in the rain and you're just a wet puppy, just like a mop, and I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, I think I need a shower. I think Sarnai needs a shower so I can rinse my brain of that image of being like blood extra blood soaked, and that is just for me at this point. Take a shower.
I do have a question. Is there anything left from the big bad besides blood on the floor?
Unfortunately, no. A lot of that fight was unmade. Even the damage as it was reverting back from the old castle into the schoolyard, a lot of that damage was unmade as well.
Huh.
Did you want to get the vampire in your guitar?
What? Ooh.
Hey,
No.
what happened to our past selves? Or future selves?
Well, I killed mine, so I don't know. This was advanced. This was the advanced version of suicide. No. Okay, shit. Then I can't do what I wanted to do. Hero will.
What? Join me in the bath?
Yeah.
Not wanna get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivation's looking real bad. We back to the bone, raising a fire alone. We ain't never needed nobody. Give me 6 feet, this is my party. Ain't got no feelings, we heartless. Take a peek inside the darkness. Blow up the spot, then we running. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Yeah. Party till 5 in the morning. Do it again in the morning. Do it like we did this rhyming. I think the government watching. Minister perfect society. Struggling with my sobriety. Struggling with my anxiety. Are you feeling the insanity? Anger inside of me. There is a war in me. And it keep drowning me. Blinded by all of the vanity. Snakes all around and they rattling. Tell them to shut up the chattering. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for that 10-ish minute break. Thank you so much, everyone. And we are back for the last half of episode 18, season 2. So Where we last left off, the team, everyone's favorite college students and adventurers finally destroyed the big bad evil Godot. We have Aurora going to eat food with Eden, probably for the first time since I think they started dating. It was shortly after you started that you became a vampire. Is that right, Aurora?
It
Am I
was
forgetting something?
not incredibly long after starting.
Mm-hmm. So now there's more, there's more. I don't want to say normalcy, but yeah. Let's first do Aldwin's finding their parents. Let's go see how that goes, and then I'm probably need everything else to kind of dismount those feelings. So let's start off with that.
Honestly, I think the safest place for them would probably have been the chronomancy room after they cleared everything out. So Aldwin is going to go back there.
Okay.
And open the door and is going to have the biggest sigh of relief seeing that they are actually still there, which they are, right? They're actually still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes. And Aldwin is gonna slowly walk up to them because as like relieved as they are, they're still beyond their limits, push way beyond their limits today, and going to sit down in front of them and just look up and it's like, I finally remember you. It's been a really, really long time.
Your parents look at you and they nod in agreement and they ask if they can hold you and just kiss your forehead.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
As they come both and embrace you in a big family hug and they gently kiss your forehead and hold you tight, they do mention that they have lived in both realities where you have lost them and where they have always been with you. They now know a lifetime of absence and a lifetime of togetherness simultaneously.
Well, now we could experience the togetherness again. And hopefully there's nothing that could take that away. I know that you just got back. I don't know if you're aware Willow is gone in this timeline.
Your father begins to weep openly. The memory to him is still fresh of his time with your grandfather, with Abuelo. Your mother tries hard to not make a big scene emotionally, but she too begins to cry.
Aldwin is going to grab their shoulders, both of them, and their grave is here on campus. If you two would go with me, I know it's a lot to ask, but I want to talk to them.
Your parents nod, and they would absolutely love to see the grave of Abuelo. and they ask you to take them whenever you're available, whenever you are emotionally ready. But they don't move until you move. They don't make a sound until you do.
I think yeah, after saying that, Aldwin just kind of is taking it in and holding them for both, I guess, the first time in over a decade, but also the first time in just a little while, since they do have those memories back. And they are going to slowly lead them to where it is, because the spot is also overseeing the water, and the sun is also setting, so it's a beautiful view to ease the pain.
Your father stands with great love and respect, and eventually the tears begin to well. It becomes so much that he can't even hold his glasses on his face. He reaches under the lens to wipe, and then as his hands shake away, the crab pull him off, and he just starts to collapse into himself, seeing this irrefutable proof that his father and your grandfather is finally at rest. Your mother does the same. She offers prayers through a shaky voice and heavy breath as tears roll down her face. And in this moment, the three of you once again are brought together. It is as it always has been, by the loving spirit left behind by Abuelo.
And with this, Alduin is going to take out the quarterstaff, the one that they've had since before they started school, the one that was actually handed down to them by Abuelo himself, and is going to stake it in the ground next to the grave, so you could see that the initials IS are very clear for Ignacio Sanchez. And kind of looking up, tears freely flowing from Aldwin's face, and Abuelo, this staff has done me so much good. I do think it's time for you to have it back. I'll come talk to you from now and then. But I'll do always you want me to do and celebrate you. And then they're going to hold their parents as they just become a crying puddle.
As you all have a family embrace one more time by the setting sun and beautiful golden light cresting over the sea, bathing you and this wonderful memorial together, we're going to kind of turn away and let these four be together. And so there, we're going to turn over to Aurora, meeting Eden, now once again becoming more of herself, growing in herself, changing as all people must. So tell me, where do you think Eden is right now that the fighting is over and everything's just gone back to normal?
I think Eden either is in the inventor room or it's gone back to her workshop.
Good.
One of those two places.
Yeah.
Want to make sure that one of those two things hasn't been ruined.
Going back to her workshop, you find her on campus. I think her campus workshop anyway. And she is nervously tinkering and making guns just in case, something crazy happens. And when you enter, there's a nervous jump, and she grabs one by the handle, finger off the trigger, sees you, Slowly puts it down. Oh God, babe, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, it is. That was something.
Yeah. Thank God you're alive. Thank all the gods you're alive. You look a little different.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go like pull up a stool next to her, take the hand, and then just sort of just being like, yeah.
She looks confused, and then after a few seconds, you see it start setting in, and she goes, oh my goodness. And both hands are on your face, and she's just feeling the warmth now in your cheeks that have returned. And you feel her warm hands now embracing your face as she just looks at you with a big smile on hers.
Yeah. In the end, was not like 100% like I'm now in the weird half there, half not kind of area. These are shorter. But and I am relatively sure I can like actually eat again.
Eden just takes a huge sigh of relief. Oh, thank Torak. Listen, I was really nervous because eventually I'm going to take you back to my parents' house, and they are feeders. They cook a lot of food.
Yeah, that's good, and I think I would actually really like that. But Greta is gonna cook food if you would like to come along.
God, yeah.
Yeah, we can just kind of relax for a bit.
She smiles, just kind of a little bit of emotion getting caught in her eye, takes a deep breath and relaxes herself. And she says, I think we definitely earned some relaxation. Let me lock up all my belongings here, and then we'll go whenever you're ready after that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stand in the last little bit of the sun.
She starts putting away everything, and when everything's done and you're just enjoying the sunlight, there's a bit of a break where she comes to and she goes, when the sun hits you, has anyone told you sparkle?
That's because of Marrow.
Oh,
They cast a spell on me.
Well, you've cast a spell on me too, babe. Oh my God. I'm so lame. Let's just go. Stop me before I say more dumb stuff.
Yeah, we will leave.
What? So I don't know if the showering is happening now or after dinner. Would that be happening after food or before food?
What do you mean Sarnite is food?
Well, look, I know they're a snack, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That's cannibalism.
That's cannibalism.
No, wrong kind
A
of
snack?
eating. Wrong kind of eating. I feel like I don't want to speak for Aki, but it might be before the dinner, given that Sarna is like drenched in blood.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fade to black anything that's gonna be fun, whatever hanky pank in the shower. But I will definitely say after the shower, you all can discuss like what you're gonna be doing, dressing up, like what is the rest of your plans post shower.
That's a good question. Fee, did you
Round
check
4.
your
No, just
DMs?
kidding.
Like,
I'm also looking at the chat and I'm seeing one of the words that didn't get approved. I'm like, oh God, do I approve that or not?
Oh,
prove it so that way I can read it.
I feel like
Joanne, what'd you do?
is pegging not already approved in the chat?
It might have been. No, this is Joanna said, and it has now put itself in the chat. And I hate to put Joanna on blast like this, but it says pre-dinner blowjob, and I'm like,
Yes.
do I allow that?
Hero point to
Well, I know it was Joanne
Joanne
because I see these hamsters in the chat, and I know that's Joanne being devious.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna allow it now, and if I regret it later, I will take that heat. There you go.
Mod's asleep.
I think We're having all dinner together, right?
Yes.
Believe so, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So given that there is a time limit, I think Hero wants to have a conversation with either just Saranai or Grida and Saranai if he can get to them both about after dinner, because he doesn't want to hold up dinner, and he do be looking forward to that beer that he is forcing Aldwin and Aurora to buy him.
Okay, so you want to have a moment with your paramours?
Yes, please.
Okay.
The one with a thick ass and the one with the mighty boobs.
Got it. Got it.
Oh, I love the sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Have you seen that
Oh,
TikTok?
God, you're
Big
right.
tits and mega ass.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that not shark boy love? Oh my god. Have you seen that TikTok meme where it's like two besties? It's like she got the titties and I got the ass, and together, and then and then they turn sideways. The one with the titties has to lean down a little bit, and the one with the ass has to perform a super jump, so that way the ass meets tits and does this.
I've seen that. Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
I implore everyone to do that, but that's just Grida and Sarnai, except it's even funnier when you realize Grida's the one that has to super jump.
Right. Just like turn around, line it up. All right, and
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna say that we are all at dinner time. Now, I know the original plan was to meet at Abuelo's grave for dinner. Do you still want to meet there as a group, or do you prefer to go someplace different?
I think Grida gets there as they're having their moment and is just like, okay, and just turns around.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Maybe
Message
not.
spell.
Yeah, but I shoot out a quick message. I'm like, hey, change plans. Don't feel like carrying this grill all the way over.
Orange
I'm literally
Sonata?
just carrying this grill.
Orange Sonata.
Want to go to the Orange Sonata, the host club on
mean,
campus?
I was gonna say that, but yeah,
All right. All
take
right.
the grill back home.
Like, Gwendol.
Gwendol just kind of like pokes up his head and goes, "Hi there. It is so wonderful to see you. We have had a magical day today." And he just pulls out this gigantic rifle. I killed a lot of bad guys. I'm very
Good
happy.
boy.
I'm just gonna
Thank you so
wander
much.
over and hug Gwendol, just being like, "Oh God, you feel so good."
He kind of nuzzles you with his head and puts his arms around you. He goes, "Aurora, my friend, you smell amazing."
You smell alive.
You don't smell like a corpse.
Yeah, you don't smell like bad danger bad. You
don't
smell like
bad
friend.
boys.
You just say that she smelled like frat boys?
No, you don't smell like bad boys.
Oh,
Get it?
okay,
Because he's a dog and he's a good boy.
I was confusion.
He is very good boy.
Dare I say, he's the best boy. Well, actually, no, that's Aldwin. He's a very close second round.
Mhm.
Like a sneeze coming in. Gosh, I'm crazy.
Bless you.
So, who wants to take turns describing for me this amazing dinner they're about to have? And also, what room do you want to be in? What ambiance would you prefer in the hotel or the host club? Always do that.
Host hotel.
Yeah.
I mean, how about seaside view?
Seaside view
Seems
is good.
fitting.
Can it be at night? So I could just look at the fake stars.
Of
The
course,
sun is setting. It was always going to be at night.
But we're inside.
We can easily take this outside unless, wait a minute.
Oh,
I
we're
can
taking
use
this outside then.
I have a skill feat that
Ooh.
lets me predict the weather.
Sorry, this is a magical room.
No. Magic's magic. It rained blood. Let me predict the weather, Bacha.
You think, weather boy?
Mhm.
You want to protect the weather outside or the weather in the magical room? Where do you want to predict the weather?
I can only do this once every 24 hours.
When are you gonna need to do it again with the next 24?
But you never know. Let's do it. Let's let's do it in this magical room because that's kind of funny.
Okay. So Gwendol takes you down the hallways to the doors, finds one, opens it, and you are now on a beautiful wood, I think of like wood patio with just wood plank fence or a barricade or whatever, and like really wide 2 set of stairs. They only go maybe 6 inches, maybe like a foot down. And from this wide outdoor back patio, you are now on the beach, looking at the beautiful full moon, starry night sky, watching the water come and go. You can hear the rush and the run of the beautiful current. And there's a small awning made of thatched wood with like palm leaves and this beautiful kind of, I hate to say Margaritaville, but a very nice kind of luxury vibe of just open air, simple environment. And once the door closes behind you, you see what would be a massive, like 2-story wooden building where they're probably cooking some insane food. You can smell from here the beautiful, sugary, spicy cuisine. And you sit down this wide square table, a bucket of chilled beer and wine already on the table. Aki, you find the weather is going to be a cool, mild, barely a breeze, perfect, like 75, but cool kind of night.
I'm Canadian, motherfucker. I don't know Fahrenheit like the rest of the world. 75, Google, 23. Okay.
I forgot to convert to metric. I'm sorry.
One of the metric queers.
Like the rest of the world.
Did you call me a metric queer? No, what?
No, I called Aki a metric queer.
Yeah, and then I went like the rest of the world.
Oh, Black Sheep is a really good
rest
song.
of the world. A metric queer. Well, I'm gonna Google that now.
We get it, America. You're special. Freedom, caca, whatever.
I love the Canadian perspective. It's like, sure. Yeah, whatever.
It's
where did my hand go?
We're equally as fucking bad, okay? Like that's the best part, but we're not you.
Admit to it.
But we're not you.
Yeah,
and we're not Australia. Though, in my opinion, we're the exact opposite. The weather tries to kill us. We have other animals that try to kill us. The only difference is we hold open doors for a while.
You're a more polite Australia, is what I'm hearing.
I don't know if they hold open doors in Australia. And when I say hold open doors, I mean like there's a culture shock between Canada and America between doors. I feel weird. There's also a culture shock when if you see each other eye to eye. I realize I thought everybody did. Apparently Americans don't. Apparently that's how I start a fucking fight. And I'm like, what do you mean? But that's what I'm saying. There's slight culture shocks here that I'm finding out more and more each day. And I'm like, y'all are it's like a wasteland of impoliteness.
Yeah, there's
Australia,
cultures in one state.
I mean,
I think that's a pretty accurate statement. America, the wasteland of impoliteness. But that being said, you're sitting on this beautiful outdoor patio in the middle of the night. Sorry, you know it's going to be perfect weather, very mild breeze, if any. So what do you do? Pull up a seat and tell me the tale. What are you doing?
I do want to say Aldwin is going to introduce their parents, I guess. Aldwin would probably come in a little later than everyone else. Just like not too long, not to keep them waiting, but like definitely later, and have their parents everyone, this is an incredibly weird statement. This is my parents.
Hello.
It's mom and dad, but you could call them Sonia and Eduardo.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Sonia and Eduardo. Thank you for coming back and giving us this lovely little knucklehead and to give you a little noogie. I say to the man who is at least 2 years older than me.
Yeah, this group has saved my ass more than I could say. So I'm glad that looking at the parents, like glad you could actually meet them. Have a seat. This place is really relaxing, and I think we all need that today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah, let's get started. And I crack them 2 beers and I hand them to Sonia and Eduardo.
I imagine your parents are no stranger to beer with friends.
No, one's a gnome, one's a half elf. One can't really get drunk that hard. The other one gets drunk too often.
That's fair. Well, they're definitely celebrating then. They are enjoying the beer and they're enjoying the beautiful breeze and the good times with friends. So that night continues to roll on. Eden is there, of course, and she is definitely cracking a few beers herself. I think she's earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying food and drink again.
Yes. It's a great night. Is there anything else you all wish to do? Oh, yes, Makai.
Yes. I would like to. Hey, Aurora, can I speak to you real quick?
Sure. Yeah. Do you lead me away?
Yeah, I mean, not like super far away,
Yeah.
like not outside. It's just like, down to the beach, pop off our shoes, stand in the waves, assuming these waves are real.
Hmm.
You said something earlier, and it kind of put a lot of things into perspective. God, how do I do this? All right, let's. Growing up, I was always told that I was destined to be a vessel. So one thing that I started doing is I looked it up, and a vessel is supposed to be willing and empty. And Aurora, you're one of the brightest, full minds I've ever met. I got called a failed vessel, and I wear that as a badge of honor. And I'd like to think that I don't even like to think. I think that you are also a failed vessel. And they take off their glove, and you see branded into the back of their hand a mark. It's the draconic word for vessel. But yeah, you're more than just that. I hope you know that. I'm sure you do, but
Yeah, and you are too. But I imagine you. I guess you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's one of those things that I'm still kind of processing because I didn't really know it until recently.
you want to know a secret?
Sure.
You never really stop processing it. But what you do is you take the parts of your life that are yours, you hold them dearly, you hold them tight, and you protect them. Because at the end of the day, those people make you a failed vessel, I guess.
Well, I guess we'll be failed vessels together.
Damn right we will. I'm gonna hug you now, right? That's cool. We're there.
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine.
You get tackled into the dirt.
Ah! It's like I have a 10 strength. I'm going down. I got nothing for athletics. I have decent acrobatics, but I got nothing for athletics.
Hey, and could you do me just a small favor?
Sure.
Could you I've started telling Saranai and Hira about this, but I haven't told them all of it. So until I pop that cork, would you mind keeping this between us?
Yeah, it's your secret to tell, not mine.
Thanks, babe. Now, I don't want to keep you any longer. Thank you for listening to me. I miss you. I didn't see, I feel like we didn't get to see each other this year. So next year we're going to change that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Go make out with you. Thank you.
All right. So as you leave and rejoin the group, food is being shared, the warm smells, the bold flavors, and of course, the very delightful, refreshing cold beers are being shared. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Or does someone maybe want to like take some people aside? Choice is yours.
I want to do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
After I've had at least one singular cold one, I would like to I've been nothing but like polite and very respectful towards Aldwin's parents so far, because like a good first impression, and also I have issues. However, after one cold one, I feel at least relaxed enough, perhaps chilled even.
Chili
based.
Got him.
Stop.
PJ, give Bakaya a hero point, you slut.
Well, first of all, how dare you slut shame your GM? I am a whore. But secondly, Makai, here's a free hero point.
Mwah. Thank you. Be sure to use it within the last 10 minutes of this game.
And so yeah, more chilled, Cheliax wise. And I will simply just go, see, did you know that Aldwin once challenged a frog and lost? And I will tell them in detail about that specific day, including making someone shit their pants.
That part wasn't me.
That it wasn't, but I mean,
that was me.
It was certainly a team effort that day. But don't worry, Aldwin has since then defeated frogs left and right, stolen glasses even.
I was given the glasses, actually.
I don't know. I've recently learned the term, what was it? Kicking ass and taking names. And I feel like in that case, you did kick ass and took glasses. So perhaps that is like a name.
I guess a name of any other glasses is still the same.
What is a glass except the name it's given? Or whatever the
Well-
fuck that guy said.
Well, to move away from that conversation, Sana, you're gonna get a hoot out of this. Says Aldwin, also holding like a half pint-sized glass that's definitely empty. It's like, before all this bullshit, I forced Melee to admit they have feelings for me, so there's that.
What do you mean by forced Melee into admitting the gay crush on you?
Well, they were stepping around it. I just straight up asked them, and they're like, I guess. And then looking at the parents, oh yeah, I'll have to tell you about that later. They're coming to the house this summer.
They just kind of nod, taking in a lot of information. Like, yeah, okay.
So we did agree upon that I'm gonna wait until after our finals, because there's still our dance teacher
Yes.
to discuss that.
That is a very good that was rather smart of you. Very good.
Yeah. It's still a lot. I've had no time to process literally anything today, so
I
That's
would not blame you. I don't think anyone would blame you. You suddenly have parents. No offense.
None
Time is very weird. Well, that is certainly a development. I'm going to not make a weird couple name for you. That will be a summer thing.
Oh dear.
I'll do it.
No, not yet. We don't know if
Look,
we-
full discrepancy. The GM is already coming up with names in his own head. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Maldwin, Ale.
Aioli.
I'm trying to think
Aioli.
of I'm trying to think of like
love
food
aioli.
names for them too. But yeah. Ooh. I kind of guessed the crush pot though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, same. I just thought, I did quote you doing that. I
Oh,
just
shit,
said,
what?
well, no, they were concerned about my lack of excitement, and I just had to explain that I'm emotionally constipated, which is a phrase I got from you.
Oh
Ah.
yes.
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah.
don't rush yourself. If finals kind of implies that you must worry about a whole other thing, like studying, the thing we were brought here for.
Fuck,
So
we still have to do
Ugh.
that.
yes, sorry, we can do a study group and
Sana,
perhaps
I think
solve
you
a
should have
mystery, but that's fine. Everything's fine.
Sana.
I'm Daphne. This is fine, and we could just
Is that your
instead.
Chiliax name?
I'll have you know that's my shadow Absalom name.
All right, well, I
Um,
think that's a future us problem. Nope, not bringing time into this.
Yeah, I was
I'm
just
go-
about to
I'm-
say.
I'm gonna have another
later
drink.
date. Yeah, what I was going to actually say was like, if the finals is actually the thing that bugs you, don't be afraid to just continue to put it off as long as you tell Melee that you would like to put it off. Because if we're being realistic, you should not have to force yourself to make a decision. Because it's not like we're free. It's not like you're completely de-stressing right now. It's a lot of processing time.
Yeah, no, you're right. After finals, though, I think I'm going to stop putting off my problems, however. Not that that's a problem, just decisions are problems. It's like math.
I give you a nod and bisexual. Aces will know. We have the same issues.
Sorry, hypersexual, can't relate.
Mr. Straight, I don't know anything. I'm just doing my best, trying not to implode anything in the process. That being said, the night is going to kind of fade on a little bit. I know Hiro wanted to have a moment with Sarna and Grita. Do you want to have that moment now on the night patio, or do you want to leave the Sonata and have that moment?
No, but they can be on the patio. Hiro will snag a bottle of whatever alcohol is closest to him. I'm not sure what that would be. Is it wine, champagne? I hope it's big enough to share. But he will take it by the throat of the bottle and nod what he believes is non-suspicious, but clearly looks very, very suspicious as he aggressively, nods towards the balcony, to his partners. And then he very non-stealthily walks to the balcony.
I think I've been summoned. I'll be right back.
You think?
I've also been summoned, which is a new thing for me.
Do you want me to start calling you more?
How the tables have tabled.
Yes. I go. I will leave Naga and Lala here, so we got to be within about 100 feet.
We go 101 feet.
We go 101 feet. It's gonna poof, please.
Once on the balcony, I'm assuming the moonlight is quite radiant and beautiful.
Yes, you
Hiro,
are.
stop. Hiro will stand with his back towards his partners, and mutter some things to himself, as one does when one is extremely nervous. And then he will take a big swing from the bottle and turn around red-faced, which some might assume is a blush, others might assume he is having an aneurysm. Both are valid in this situation. And he will look at Sarna and Greta and blurt out, "You guys know I love you, right?"
Yeah, 100%.
I question it every day.
Those are two very different vibes. I
We're
like
two very
Greta's
different
more.
people.
So we're going with Greta. So I love it.
Mhm.
I love, and he takes another swing from the alcohol. I love you. I love you guys. I love I love you guys so much that the idea that I could ever not be with you is physically hurts me. And I'm only going to say this once because I don't think I have the courage to do it again. But my goal for this year and every school year after that, hoping that I actually pass every single class, is that I can make this world safer. Safe. God, this alcohol. And he takes another swing, to make it safer so we can all live in it together safely. And I said safe too many times, but you know what I mean. He looks at his partners, very embarrassed but determined about his own words, clutching the bottle for dear life.
Greta is sobbing. This is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to her. That is the nicest thing anyone has said to me.
That is, babe, that's kind of sad. I also vow.
I grew up in a
No,
cult.
I have so many vows to make. I vow to be a better partner. So from now on, Greta, you're gonna hear a nice thing every day from me and Sarnai. Right, Sarnai? Until, I don't know, there are no words anymore. But I think time will stop sooner than that because you're amazing.
Babe, I'm not going anywhere. I love every second that I spend with both of you. The fact that I have to have classes away from you is more annoying than I'd like to admit, but come next year and the year after, my goals are going to stay the same. Do everything I can to stay right here between the two of you and take any hits that might be too big for you, because I know you two will always get me back on my feet.
Sarnai, I need you to speak because I can't speak.
Sarnai processes this. It makes the sound of like one of those dial-up motors, you know, bing, 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 bing. Right?
He's a bit overwhelmed. Give him a second.
Yeah. So Sarnai needs like a couple extra seconds to like process everything because you've given them both of you have given them all quite a bit of positive reinforcement to swallow, and then Greta dropped the cult part. And so now and so Sarnai is like two things, three things, perhaps many things. This put 3 to the power of 3, so that way I can keep asking questions for a little bit. 1, that was a rather lovely confession. 2, Greta, that was also a rather lovely confession. 3, a bitch, a cult?
A what now?
A cult?
Yeah, we had to fight a cult earlier.
No.
About.
Okay, you can. I'm not going to push you on anything right now, because Hero has poured his heart and soul quite literally in a river that runs red, because I'm assuming that is wine this motherfucker is downing like Kool-Aid. So it's a lot of feelings, and I'm not good at that, but I definitely reciprocate all of them. Hence why I question why you two like me so much. But I mean, if you do, then I mean, then there must be, there's something.
Well, do you want to know what it is?
Beneath your voluptuous chest is a good heart. And I just think that's really great. And then you gave me a pen. Remember when you gave me the pen? And I just really love. I'm a man. I just really love you guys.
No, he took the words right out of my mouth. You are one of the sweetest people I've ever met. You keep everything nice and prim and proper, but I could see it in your eyes. You are always looking, always searching, not even for anything selfish, just to try and help people, especially those you care about.
Claus.
Exactly like fucking Santa Claus.
Fuck is the Santa Claus?
Sarna, you are our Santa Claus. And Hero
Love
takes
you, Santa.
another swing from the bottle.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Cannot convey this in words right now, but I've been practicing, so. Hug. Do I squat? No. I'm sorry, you're much shorter.
And I come in.
Yeah.
And that whole shake I just did, that was gritted.
So cute. Hero will look at them hugging. And
you two. I give you a
my
grabby
tail
hand.
reaches out and grabs you and pulls you in.
I have tails too. 2 more tails.
and I only have so many whole. Anyways,
You only have so many homes to go back to.
Yes, homes.
I didn't get answer.
Multiple homes. No, but Hero will be in the hug, and he will cling to them tightly. And even though he is clearly inebriated and feeling all of the emotions, he does vow to himself once more that he will create a world that is safe for his partners.
Ominous.
Hey, fuck. Can I tell you something?
Sure. This is the circle of
Feelings and
sharing.
trust, and you guys have been very open with me, and I have been honest with you. Okay, I may or may not be cursed. I may or may not have attracted the attention of an ancient draconic spirit that is said to ruin the world, and I don't exactly know but whether or not that's true, but I don't know that it's false. And I take off my glove, and there's that same draconic mark. And this used to be a lot more faded. So that's a thing. So I don't. Yeah, your partner might end up destroying the world one day. If that's not cool with you, I get it. In fact, I'll let y'all process that. I'll head downstairs.
Hero,
I'll see you guys.
No. Hero will
no.
grab clumsily at Greta's wrist, And as he had been previously rubbing his cheek all over Saranai's big titty, like a cat to a cat tree, Hero breaks free from his trance that those voluptuous titty mongers had on him, and will turn towards Greta and just look at him, look at her for a moment and just be like, so all of that sunshine persona comes with trauma? Neat. And he pulls Greta closer and is just like, I feel like if we can deal with time traveling vampires and parents that have enormous sticks up their enormous anuses, and he looks over at Saranai as he says that and looks back at Greta, I feel like we can deal with a potential end of the world that might not even happen.
Well, one, I think it's rather fun that both of our special little ones have these end of days chosen hero depth to it. It's rather fucking epic.
Don't think I'm a freak.
No, I said it was epic. I think it's kind of fucking cool. Well, not your trauma part. I meant the coincidence. Like you and Aldwin, that kind of coincidence. 2. So your hand says, I read Draconic Babe. Your hand says vessel.
Your hand says cheese.
It's like those women who, or people, I shouldn't say women, I just had one in mind, but it's like them like getting like Chinese symbols on them, and it's just like hot sauce.
It actually says like vessel, but it's spelt a little odd. I'm assuming they wanted the vessel, but instead of
What's
S's,
a sealed?
It had a typo?
There's
Your
a bit of a
magical
typo.
cursed rune has a typo? That's
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
babe.
But is that so? You are supposed to end the world. Is that what you're trying to say?
So, from what I was told, and at this point, Greta is like holding themselves, which is something you've only seen them do when they were like really stressed out. But from what I was told, I am descended of the bloodline of an ancient drake of great and terrible power. And if he were to make his return, when he was to make his return, it would bring chaos and ruin to the world. I like to think that it was just, cults being fanatic and, trying something that's very clearly not possible, but I feel like something inside of me is telling me that they're right. And I wish they weren't. I like this world.
Yeah,
It's where you guys are.
I mean, I wouldn't mind burning for you, High Key, but
technically we're already burning for you, burning with love. And Hero takes another swing from the bottle. No, but I mean, we can always make a different world.
why do I feel like I'm the one that's drunk? There's some weird shit going on here, fam.
No, I'm just saying, don't think it's don't think too much, Saranai. Your brain cells are too powerful.
Much. Well, if anything ever feels off with you, Greta, do tell, and perhaps we can get to it as fast as possible. I sound very unconfident. I'm very confident, I should say, pretty sure we could find out what the fuck's going on. But
Also,
rather, this explains a lot of your fears now.
yes, but please note also during Saranai's entire speech, which I loved, by the way, babe. You kind of hit the nail on the head. I do want to say, not once did we say that we were going to leave you, and I feel like I should reiterate that we're in this together in a non-High School Musical Disney way, more like in a John Wick and the dog kind of way. You know, we're in this together.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind doing a lot of things for you both. What are those things? Who knows? But it's going to be rather difficult to get rid of me now. And a cult doesn't necessarily bother me. My dad's kind of my daddy's kind of proficient in it.
Busting them or
I want
don't wanna
another
know.
nickname in bed.
No. I just wanted to say daddy to complete the season 2 bingo.
Yeah, oh, yes. If you're playing at home, they said it. It's on the bingo
They said
card.
Yes.
Really fast. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before the night is done and before you all go back to your dorms for the last night of school before finals tomorrow? No. Okay.
As we're heading back down to the group, I am going to hand both of them the key.
Your heart.
Yes,
I
the
was
key to
about
my
to say,
heart.
to your heart.
So, God, this feels so much harder now. I got a small plan. I don't really know what you guys have going on over the summer, but if you got nothing else going on, I got a little surprise for you on the last day of school, if you game.
Sorry, now you answer for me.
I'm assuming your game, because you hardly say no to surprises. Unless the surprises include death, which I'm assuming Greta would never put you through death. So we're just going to say yes for you. And we'll say a yes for me. I don't mind being delayed, like, at all.
And
You
how
said
about
so many words for me? Just yes.
then would you two like to go on a date with me? A really long one where we just go camping and see the sights and
I don't know what camping is.
oh
Is this over summer vacation?
yeah. But you know, if we have to like put it off for a little bit, I am asking very fucking late. So I'll keep your seat warm if you need to catch up with us.
And Hero looks incredibly conflicted and looks down at the key. And very reluctantly mutters, I will have to get back to you tomorrow on this.
And that's perfectly fine. It's okay. But you have to promise me that if you can't make it this year, you come with me next year.
Hero looks up at Greta and for a moment hesitates before saying, yeah, I think I can definitely make next year work.
Thank you. At the very least, thank you for trying.
Is
I think we may have lost Aki.
Well, Aki's dead.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
want to.
But that's
Well-
all right.
Well, too bad, so sad. No, I would love to have Aki have an opportunity to speak for their own character as well, and I will give them that power. Oh, a few seconds here while hopefully we get some things changed around.
Aki, no!
Do you need us to go on break, TD, or All right, we're going to go on a quick break. We're going to be right back for our good nights and our goodbyes. Give us a few minutes.
You might not wanna get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivations looking real bad. We back to the bone, raising a fire alone. We ain't never needed nobody. Give me 6 feet, this is my party. Ain't got no feelings, we heartless. Take a peek inside the darkness. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Yeah. Party till 5 in the morning. Do it again in the morning. Do it like we did this rhyming. I think the government watching. Minister perfect society. Struggling with my sobriety. Struggling with my anxiety. Are you feeling the insanity? Anger inside of me. There is a war in me. And it keep drowning me. Blinded by all of the vanity. Snakes all around and they rattling. Tell them to shut up the chattering. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Hope you're ready for it now. We gon' be running your town. Oh, we ain't playing around. We gon' be shutting it down. Hope you're ready for it now. We gon' be running your town. Oh, we ain't playing around. We gon' be shutting it down. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. You might not wanna get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivations looking real bad. We back to the bone, raising a fire alone. We ain't never needed nobody. Give me 6 feet, this is my party. Ain't got no feelings, we heartless. Take a peek inside the darkness. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Yeah. Party till 5 in the morning. Do it again in the morning. Do it like we did this rhyming. I think the government watching. Minister perfect society. Struggling with my sobriety. Struggling with my anxiety. Are you feeling the insanity? Anger inside of me. There is a war in me. And it keep drowning me. Blinded by all of the vanity. Snakes all around and they rattling. Tell them to shut up the chattering. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight Tonight may get a little crazy. Wow. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Hope you're ready for it now. We won't be running your town. Oh, we ain't playing around. We gon' be shutting it down. Hope you're ready for it now. We won't be running your town. Oh, we ain't playing around. We gon' be shutting it down. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. You might not wanna get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivation's looking real bad. We back to the bone, raising a fire alone. We ain't never needed nobody. Give me 6 feet, this is my party. Ain't got no feelings, we heartless. Take a peek inside the darkness. Blow up the spot, then we running. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Yeah. Party till 5 in the morning. Do it again in the morning. Do it like we did this rhyming. I think the government watching. Minister perfect society. Struggling with my sobriety. Struggling with my anxiety. Are you feeling the insanity? Anger inside of me. There is a war in me. And it keep drowning me. Blinded by all of the vanity. Snakes all around and they rattling. Tell them to shut up the chattering. Blow up the spot, then we running. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. I think Aurora's backdrop says it best. What in the cinnamon toast fucking crunch was that?
Cinnamon toast.
So, with that wonderful time and role play and heartfelt emotions on the patio, we are going to end episode 18 there. Next week, we're going to have episode 19, the final episode before the Q&A, and it will be the final exam of the sophomore year. So let's say our good nights and our goodbyes. Aki just got here, so I'm going to save them for last. Let's start off with B. B, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi guys, you can find me under Finneman on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I am excited to close this season out with all of you. Thank you for being here for that moment between the throuple. And Aldwin, glad to have your parents on board.
Yeah.
Also,
All right.
obviously, congrats on Aurora for actually being able to enjoy food again. I'm glad one of the good reasons why to live are restored again.
Everything is right with the universe. That being said, let's go over to Aubrey. Aubrey, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I am Aubrey. You can find me everywhere on the internet at MacQueen Cosplay. And usually find me herding the cats over on Goblets and Gaius. Our 4th season, final season, The Blood of Kings, is airing now. Listen as they attempt to commit deicide. You catch me over on Bring Your Own Mech, because that's the thing that's airing again. Chaos. That's just chaos. I don't know what else how to describe it. You also catch me over on every other Saturday. It's usually a little bit more than that, but over on Ballad of Seven Dice for Escaping Carcosa. That is a lot of fun. That is back up and airing now. And then just keep an eye on Queen's Court Games because I have a lot of fun stuff planned this year with them. And yeah, that is it.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Well, next up, we got Makai. Makai, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Well, hello there, my beautiful friends, my amazing theys, my incredible thems, and everything in between. Tonight I played for you, Greater D Stone Basin, but if you ever want to know more about the person behind the sassy little thick dwarf, you can follow me at, WannabeVA, on Twitter, on Instagram, really wherever you can find it. I recently opened up a SoundCloud because anyone who remembers last week, I teased a little thing that I'm working on. I'm going to be working on a demo reel. I do some voices. That's what the VA stands for in Wannabe. But I do voices sometimes, and I'm trying to push that this year. So I am working on a demo so you guys can see what I got to offer. I released part 1 of said demo on my page, so go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you don't like it, please be nice.
All right. Yes, go and support and be nice. Next up, we have Aki. Aki, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello. I'm Aki. And like Sarnai just now, and my internet dying. And you can find me all over the internet at Akinomi_art, where I do so many things. I also heard cats technically on Goblets and Gaius, and I definitely commit deicide. Do a whole bunch of other stuff. You can catch me on upcoming projects like at Unwavering Force, which is a Star Wars Pathfinder2e podcast with an all BIPOC table. Dusty's also in it. Dusty's basically running it. Dusty owns 80% of the carrying weight of that entire fucking podcast, and I highly encourage that you go and follow us at the very least. You can also catch me over at Bad House RPG, specifically coming up in March on Fridays. I will be streaming there and running VTM. It'll be my first time running Vampires the Masquerade. I realized I should have just said that first. That's bad English. But that's fine. And we'll be doing things. I'm running stuff in Toronto, which is horrible. Oh God. I've been laughing all week about thinking about having to make Princess Scarborough.
Oh my God.
What am I gonna do? Just make Drake? It's a good time. But yeah, you can find me over there. Oh, and also February 8th, over at the Mandy or the DM Mandy's Twitch channel, I'll be doing Miss Law stuff. It's D&D, which sucks, but you know what doesn't suck? Being a bunny bard necromancer, which is what I'm playing. So yeah, come check us out. Check me out on all of those things. It would appear that I'm fucking busy, but it's not like I'll stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. You got this. All right. Well, I think last but not least, that leaves Dusty. Dusty, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, again, I've been Dusty. You can find me on the interwebs at Dusty Hill. I both heard and am one of the cats at Goblets and Gaius. You could also find me on Mama Gary. And yes, Unwavering Force. Like Aki said, I am learning that. I'm actually the GM for it. It is going to be Pathfinder2e We just launched our Patreon this past Sunday, which was yesterday if you're hearing it today. Otherwise, this past Sunday sometime. It's also Unwavering Force on Patreon. Follow us at Twitter at Unwavering Force. We just put a bunch of tweets out about it. I request, listen to the audio. There's a clip in there. It's so crisp. It's so clean. We have Gwen, a glitchy pixie, on Twitter. Follow them. They did a voice for it. They are Aki's ex. That's some lore I'm giving you just right now for people who are listening. They are Aki's ex in game. I witnessed Aki have gay panic in real time while recording.
You caught me when I was fucking vulnerable. The only other time you'll catch me that is if I'm on the fucking toilet. Like, you ain't gonna get me again, bitch.
You'll see. We'll fucking see. Go check it out. It's a grand time. We have an amazing cast. Yeah, I'm super proud of this project. But yeah, that's it for me.
Nice. Well, that just leaves little me. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at PJ McGaw, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And when I'm not here on Monday, these amazing players, you can find me here, same Nat time, same Nat channel, Wednesdays, 8 to 11 Pacific Standard Time, PM, for Edge of Legend, the flagship show of Nat 20 Productions, official here on Twitch. We took a nice long break and we're back. It's a lot of fun. Also, I've been working on a lot of projects, and a lot of exciting things coming out of Queen Court's games, just like Aubrey. Let you know when I can let you know about that. And of course, any other projects, when I can tell you, I'll let you know. A lot of things are happening in 2023, and I'm super excited. All that being said, I want to thank the amazing TD, the Forgotten Cuttlefish. Without you, we wouldn't sound good, look good, or even be here. Thank you so much, as always, our wonderful TD. And thank to everyone. Of course. And even though finals are next week, I want to thank everyone for this journey, being a part of it, making your choices, and conquering it in the end. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's start raiding. What should our raid call be? Any thoughts?
Head empty.
I had an idea, but that might be a bit weird for a raid cry. I was gonna say go on a date with me, but that was like,
Let's do head empty.
That's not
Head
it's
empty.
Like, head empty.
30 people just like, go on a date with me. What the fuck?
Ooh, Dragobitch is good. I like Dragobitch.
Dragobitch
I see.
from Joanne.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Joanna
good.
with the Dragon Bitch. Let's see
Thank
Dragon Bitch.
you.
Oh,
Thank
but when I suggested last week, oh no, we can't build there.
Well, Dragobitch is dead now, so it's okay.
True. Thank you, everyone that
I'll give this
rated.
one
Thank
to
you,
Joanne.
Thank you, everyone that rated. Thank you for everyone that stayed. We're gonna be rating Therapod Art. They're doing what looks like a VTuber gaming war, so
Nice.
that's gonna be a lot of fun. And with that being said, without further ado, we're gonna be out in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, y'all read One Piece?